Hello and welcome to the BNBN podcast. As always, I am Ben.
Hello, you beautiful people, and as usually I am Mike.
So today we're going to be answering the big questions, but only one of these three big questions. Who fired first at Lexington? Is Leo Hendricks really a cartographer?
No.
And have I resurrected from the dead?
Oh, well, I guess we are going to answer one of them. So joining us again is Mr. Leo Hendricks.
Hello. That's me.
That's him. So Leo, last time you were on.
What happened last time we were on? I can't even remember.
Last time
It was
you
so
were
long
on.
ago, wasn't it?
Last time you were on, we were talking about.
On crack.
We were talking about packed lunch. Thingies
That's
packed
right.
lunch.
Yeah, that's right.
And we were talking about you being an extra and doing your marvellous nods and winks from Mr. Bean.
After the podcast, I actually watched the rest of the packed lunch, and it was they had this MP on. I can't remember his name.
He's not an MP.
He was an MP.
He was an MP.
He was an MP. Yeah.
Not anymore. Disgraced him.
Michael Portillo, and
He's not really disgraced.
well, he's a Conservative MP, so he is.
Oh yes.
He is disgraced.
Sort of.
He is a disgrace.
In our opinion.
Yeah, just our view. And he does a really good show on trains.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, he goes.
Have you
to
seen
Canada.
it? It's really interesting. You think, oh, this is about
Goes on
trains.
the
It's going to
trains
be
through Canada.
absolutely.
Can't wait till just the Indian one though.
This is going to be boring, but it's not. It's good. Back to you.
Back to me in the studio. So Michael, what have you been doing since we last saw you?
Honestly, apart from working, I've been, doing my daily press-ups 100 times a day, going out, doing my 50-mile runs,
Yeah. Washing your
fit
hands.
up, singing happy birthday
But
twice.
remember- Can't sing it on the show.
Okay.
Can't afford the budget.
Yeah, so.
I've got the budget for that. But anyway, so Leo, you're a man of knowledge. I just by looking at you, I can tell that you love nothing than pursuing the ultimate goal of finding why we're here. So in your opinion,
That's correct.
what's
That's
the meaning
correct.
of life?
The meaning of life. I don't know. Just to be happy, just to be fulfilled with yourself. I'm happiest when I'm watching BBC News.
Oh right, I thought you were saying
The
back
BBC
lunch.
News. No, that was too easy. But when I'm watching BBC News,
You can tell when you watch it
because I love watching BBC News.
Who's your
even
favourite,
if it's
who's your favourite anchor
my favourite.
and presenter?
I don't know. I don't really have one. They're all just the same. It's more about the stories for me. So when Milosevic was getting tried at The Hague, I was like, oh, this is such a great episode of the news. It's like a drama, because it's like a drama, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like you have to keep up to date with everything that's happening.
I see
So
where you
many
come from.
different narrative strands as well. But I just love watching like BBC rolling news 24/7. That's all I pretty much watch. I don't even watch any proper TV anymore. It's just so interesting.
Okay,
Because I want to know what's happening in the world, Ben.
and with
Do
that,
you?
Leo,
Do you?
we need to
Do
answer
you?
one of our big questions. Who fired first at Lexington?
I don't know. Where is Lexington? Is it somewhere on EastEnders? Because then it'll be.
It's the battle.
Was that when Phil
was the
Mitchell
battle
got
between-
shot?
It was the battle between the Patriots and the Loyalists.
How do you even know about that? That sounds very good.
It was the thing that started the American Revolution, which is a civil war, by the way.
You've checked that.
Yeah, I've checked.
You've
Both
sourced it.
sides were British.
You've sourced it.
Yeah, both sides were British. Who fired first at
How
Lexington?
can I possibly?
Whoever
know that?
fired
How can I-
first?
How can I possibly
'Cause you
know
were
that
there.
piece of
Whoever
information?
fired first?
Yeah, but yeah. Oh, so every war you've been in, you know,
started the
shot
American
first.
Revolution.
Comment below who you think fired first.
Yes! Comment below who you think fired first. The regulars or the Patriots?
Is there
No taxation without representation.
is there any significance of who fired first?
Yeah, whoever fired first started
But
the war.
what if some guy shot on the ground by accident because he was testing his gun and he thought it
Dickhead,
wasn't
isn't he?
reloaded?
Who-
I
who
agree.
thinks a
I agree.
standoff?
Yeah,
Who
absolutely.
thinks a standoff? Do you know what, Tony? Yeah, what, Phil? This would be a perfect time to test my gun at this massive impasse we're at.
Ben, I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. Check your weapon
John
before
Pitcairn
battle.
is sitting there
100%.
going, "You soldier, check your weapon."
100%. It'd just be interested to know whether it's just somebody shot themselves in the foot, literally.
Maybe that's
to
where the
start
phrase
a
came
war.
from.
Yeah. Maybe everyone stood there was like, I'm
BNBN
literally not going to
podcast
shoot.
answering the big questions.
Maybe everyone there was literally like, I'm literally not going to shoot unless shot at.
Yeah.
And then somebody shot
Well,
themselves in
that's
the foot.
what
It's
they
like,
were doing.
oh, okay then,
Both-
you're going to start it.
Both sides were holding fire till the other side shot first.
Was that Was that what happened?
Yeah, and that's how the American Revolution started.
So what was the question? Let's get back to the question.
Who fired first at Lexington?
Who were the sides?
The British and the Americans.
Was there no other side?
No.
Was there no like? I'm seeing like a picture of like hundreds of thousands of soldiers
the
either
battle
side,
of-
and just one guy like on like a third side.
The
Some guy from
Independent Party.
some guy from like Chile or something like that. It's like, what the hell's going on here? Oh well, let's get on with it then.
It was the Battle of the Georges. King George and King Washington.
So did Chile not have any?
No, Chile didn't have a say in it.
Are you sure?
No, I've checked my facts.
Did they not
I'm sure.
wield their like military power in any way in that war? Did they not have a
They had
say?
3 soldiers and 1 tank. They did not. It's
But
very for some Chile.
Yeah, it's an interesting question.
So
I
anyway,
think both of them shot at the exact same time.
do you know what I recently found as well? Have you ever been on one of them electric things? What are they called?
Don't know.
You stand on them and go forward and backwards.
Oh, a Segway.
Speaking of segues,
Segway.
what is your most famous person you've ever acted with? What is the most famous person you've ever been in anything with?
I'm trying to think now. It probably who played Voldemort, because it was
Ralph
probably
Fiennes.
him, Ralph Fiennes. Yeah, I'd probably say
You liked
Ralph
him, didn't
Fiennes.
you?
Yeah, I did.
Saved him from a beating.
Yeah, in terms of actor, yeah, but in terms of person, I'd
Well,
say.
don't say that.
Done some work.
Ralph Fiennes listens to this.
What do you mean? What did I say?
Ralph Fiennes, you said Ralph Fiennes is a nice person.
No, in terms of being an actor.
Oh, so he's not a very good actor.
No, he's a very good actor.
Oh, right,
In
okay,
terms of being
sorry.
an actor, in terms of the best actor, I'd say probably Ralph Fiennes.
That's the best actor, but not the best person you've
He
seen.
played a lawyer,
So who's the best person you've seen?
Mo Salah.
Was
In
it?
terms of the
Was he a
most,
personal hero of yours?
I would say so. Yeah.
And what did you have to do in that?
I was in a bathroom scene.
What was Mo
And
doing in the
he
bathroom
was-
with you?
He was doing his hair in
Now,
the mirror.
what is this advert for? Is it for hair?
It's for some kind of
phone.
What's it for?
It's
like
the most confusing advert.
Exxon Mobil.
So it's mobile. So any Egyptians listening, any questions you want to ask Leo about that? Because it was an Egyptian advert, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it was.
And
filmed
he was doing his hair, and basically me and some other guy had to like stand in awe of
Now,
him,
were
like
you
copying
supposed to do
his
that?
haircut.
Were you? I don't know what to say.
I've
Hired
been
to do that?
supposed to do that.
Were you hired to do that, or did they just go right? You
Oh,
come
they
here?
just picked me out because we were doing like there was like a lot of people on set, and we were doing like different other scenes. There was one like a pub where we were playing like football and stuff like
Yeah,
that, and there was
football
there was
thing.
one where we were all outside somewhere in like Walton. Was it
Yeah.
Walton or something? I don't know.
Crazy, isn't it?
And
So-
yeah, they just picked me out to do like this scene, so it was pretty much complete luck.
For anyone outside of Egypt who hasn't seen this advert, the guy who Leo does his hair with in the advert is the spitting image of him. So I just wanted to see if he was picked for him. They look like brothers. They could be related. Spitting image. So the fact
Did
that
they have
both
blonde
picked
hair?
out. Yeah, but
Did
he
they have
had
blonde hair?
glasses. And-
Oh, so everyone wearing glasses is exactly the same. That's
Yes.
subtle racism there, isn't it?
No,
You
not
wear
racism.
glasses. I think it's racism.
It's not.
I
It's
think it's
discriminatory.
racist.
It's discriminatory, but it's not racism.
Discrimination.
There isn't a race of people who
discriminatory
trust wearing
against.
glasses.
But if we couldn't take our glasses
It's
off, it would be a
discriminatory
race, though, wouldn't it?
Against the near and far-sighted.
It's discrimination if I can't take my glasses off,
We
or
can.
if I was born with glasses on, literally coming out the womb, then you wouldn't have a leg to stand on in that.
Fucking hell. So, let's get us back on topic here right now.
We haven't talked about Steph's Pat Luke yet, have we?
No, we haven't.
We
We're
haven't
not
talked
talking
about
about
that in
Steph's
ages,
back
have we?
We haven't talked about that for a week. So, Michael, what's new in the world of physics?
Take your pick. I mean, yeah, we've got, what have we got now?
String theory,
Yeah,
dark
we've got,
matter theory.
we've got also quantum physics. You take
Experimental physics,
Yeah.
theoretical physics. Someone's watched the Big Bang.
I am not a very knowledgeable person, all that type of stuff.
What are you knowledgeable in? I know one thing you're knowledgeable in.
What?
Actors.
Actors, movies, all that type of
Movies.
shit. Yeah,
So-
and then I'm good.
I'm
But,
blessed here, you see, because I've got
but I'll talk shit like you want. I
I've
bet
got-
none of it will make sense.
an alumni of Salford University
Go on.
for films and media,
Well, you
and
know.
I've got a guy who watches a lot of films with me. So I've got two very, very experienced film gurus, if you will.
So you've built us up.
with me.
You've cynically built us up now, and now you're going to knock us down. You're going to go.
So I want to
How do you
find
not
out.
know that very, very
How-
detailed bit of knowledge?
I want to find out who knows more about films.
It depends what.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello, and welcome to the film off. Leo, your first question.
My favourite type of off.
What is the actor's name of Mr. Miyagi? The actor who
Mark.
portrays Mr. Miyagi. You think the Korean actor who plays Mr. Miyagi, his first name's Mark? Go on.
Yeah, why not?
It could be.
You've just mocked it. You've
Could
just
be.
subtly
Do you know
mocked it. You think that the Korean actor is called Mark?
It could be Mark. Go on.
Well, I'm going to change it now.
Oh, okay.
Jason,
Jason,
Alan,
Alan,
Lee.
Jason Allen Lee. Michael, same question over to you.
Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure.
That's his real name.
No.
If it helps, he was also in Gremlins.
Yeah. He's also in. That's a good.
He was in Karate Kid 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Of 4. I think his real name is Pat Murata.
And
Yeah.
you would be right.
Yes.
1 point to Michael. Okay. So,
Can I challenge that?
yeah.
I challenge that. Go on, look on Wikipedia and answer it. I'm joking, by the way. He's
Oh,
obviously
it's right. Okay.
It was a complete
Next
guess.
question. Who is the two male leads, the two prominent male leads in the film Prisoners?
Depends how you define prominent, doesn't it? But I'd go with.
Who are the most famous two in Prisoners? Leo first.
Jake Gyllenhaal. And what's the other guy? Can't remember the other guy's name now. Oh, it's that Australian actor, is it? But I can't remember his name. I've just narrowed it down.
Chris Hemsworth. Hugh Jackman. Yeah.
Is it Hugh Jackman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal, Hugh Jackman, Terrence Howard, and you've also got.
Oh, sure enough.
I'll leave it from there.
Because you've forgotten.
I forgot. I forgot the.
Dun, dun, dun,
guy's
dun,
name.
dun,
Got the
dun, dun.
IMDb page.
And with that is the end of our quiz. Michael is the clear winner. 2-1.
What type of quiz? That was
So-
two questions.
Michael.
For our final round, it's question number 2.
So Leo, you need to answer the second big question. Are you a cartographer?
No, I've never been a cartographer ever in my life.
So Michael, now it's time to answer that third big question. Have you been resurrected?
No, I've always been alive.
Right, so we found out all 3 answers to them questions. Again, remember to comment about the Who Shot First at Lexington. It's a very intellectual podcast now. So, moving on from all the topics we have gone through, we're going to talk about WandaVision.
Joking. Right, go on.
We're going to talk about the main points of episode 6 while we've got time. And I'd like to ferry that over to Michael.
So, main point in episode 6. Right, okay. So, episode 6, another intro. Happens to be Malcolm in the Middle.
It does, yes. Have we got the budget for a bit of the theme song?
No.
How many seconds of the theme song have we got the budget for?
0.001 second.
I think we've got the budget for 3 seconds of Malcolm in the Middle.
Okay.
Yes, no, maybe, I... Okay, so... so it's Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
Just carry on with that.
Okay, so... Oh. Right, so, yeah, it starts off Malcolm in the Middle. Intro. And basically, some Malcolm in the Middle sitcom. Talks to the camera.
Yeah, because Billy talks to the cameras, doesn't he? Quite a bit in that.
Yeah. And...
You know what that's called when a character talks to the audience?
Football.
No.
What?
It's British Shakespeare. It's called a soliloquy. A soliloquy. Let's check that with Leo.
Okay.
Leo, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Everything
So-
you say is right. Just so you don't check with me. You're right.
Right, so Billy speaks to the audience quite a bit in this episode.
Yeah, speaks to the audience quite a bit. Let's just jump to main bits in it.
Yeah,
Like
let's
that-
just go
like
through the
that.
main bits. We don't
Yeah.
need to go through scene for scene.
So
Watch it yourself, you
basically-
lazy bastards.
Yeah. So basically, again, it's the famous Halloween episode that you've all been seeing on the trailers.
Oh yeah, because that has been quite a bit. It's been heavily pushed this episode.
Yeah. And Petro, I can't pronounce his name.
I think it's Pietro.
Pietro.
Yeah, if you're English or American. if you're Sarkovian, it's probably Pietro.
Right. So anyway, it seems to me that he's not really resurrected. He's not really. Yeah, he's not.
He's not really
It's not the
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver that you once knew.
This isn't Kansas anymore.
Yeah.
He's not that Quicksilver. He's got to be something else. Because he's everybody, pretty much everybody knows in the back of their mind that they're playing in this fake reality. They know they're playing a role, don't they? They know it's a sitcom.
Yeah.
Except for Vision. But Quicksilver also knows it's not a sitcom. He also knows something's wrong.
Yeah.
He's referenced the fact that he's died. He speaks to Vision because he speaks to Vision like he's dead. He references that Vision's dead. He references his backstory and stuff like that. He even references why he's lost his accent and stuff like that. So, and he also disses Hawkeye too, isn't that?
I would say.
Because he saves Hawkeye's life. That's how he dies, doesn't he?
Of course.
And he died for nothing. So it's sort of like didn't see that coming, did you?
No pun intended. No.
So he's definitely not.
He's not the Quicksilver that.
We know and love.
Yeah.
He's an imposter, basically. Some of the things he does, he looks at Billy weird.
Looks even when Billy's talking.
Yeah.
Looks at the camera all weird.
Yeah,
So
he looks
something's up.
Something's up. He refers to them being demons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In the comics, Billy and Tommy are manifestations of Mephisto.
Yeah.
And you can take that to the bank.
Hard to kill. So, yeah, Petro's not obviously the Petro we all know and love.
Yeah, definitely something different. And what I want to talk about, Michael, what I want to talk about is Agnes in this episode.
Well, Agnes it's a bit weird in this episode.
Because you're
It's,
dead. You're dead.
Dad.
Dead!
Dad.
It's a bit weird because it's almost like like she's not got anything to do with it.
Yeah, but I just think it's all
I
a
think
play along type of.
I think she has done something. Maybe she started creating it, or maybe something. I just think that Wanda's power surprised her,
Yeah.
so she's been took aback a bit,
Yes.
and she's gone a bit like crazy. And moving on from that, have you got anything to add about Agnes?
Not for this episode.
Not for this
No.
episode. So, moving on from that, Vision.
Vision finally. Well, he's out on night watch, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he sees Agnes. They talk, don't they?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
talk, you're dead, and all that.
All that. So Vision tries to escape, see what's behind Westview. And as he does, what happens to him then?
We start getting, not disintegrated, but starts getting sucked off, sucked back into the hex.
Into the hex, the Westview anomaly.
And then, what does Wanda then do when she senses?
Well,
Because let's first off, because we're getting all muggledy here, Michael.
Yes.
So let's jump back a bit. How does Wanda know that Vision's escaped?
Wanda doesn't.
Who does?
Billy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Billy the kid. He knows. He's like, doesn't he say something like he's in trouble or he's
Yeah,
scared
he just,
or
like,
something?
Runs to his manager there saying, "That's in trouble." What you say? Soldiers with guns. And then she just panics, freaks out,
And then what does she do?
freezes everyone, and makes the hex a touch bigger.
Just
a
touch.
Just a smidges, just to save
Yeah.
Vision.
Vision, yeah, basically. But she pulls a few characters in, doesn't she? A few of the they turn into like circus clowns.
Yeah.
A few of the sword people, and also our very favourite, very surprised guest star.
Darcy.
Yeah, it's not Geraldine. She gets pulled in as well, or as we've been calling it, sucked off into the hex.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll see. She's obviously going to become some sort of sitcom character. Now, what sitcom are we going for next, Michael?
I'm going for Modern Family next.
I'm going for Modern Family, yeah. That's exactly what I was going to say. You've knocked my socks off there. That's exactly what I was going to say. Perfect answer, 10 out of 10. So that's all, folks, as they say on the Looney Tunes. We're done for today. It's a shorter episode, I know, and we are pushing out as fast as we can, but with everything going on, everyone's got strange schedules. We are trying to do this over Zoom at the moment. That's why the audio is a little bit off. Either next week's episode or the week after, we'll try and find a way to socially distance and do this in person, just so we can bring you a better performance. So, with that, like, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you soon.